briefly, before we allow our syndicated stations to join us, there was some other controversy this week, and I wanted to get your take on. Rick Ross has a song that some people think might condone rape, just a little bit of rape.
Yeah,
it says
it's pretty rapey.
It says, put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it. Of course, Molly is the pure form of ecstasy, a drug that sometimes makes people more lovey-dovey. MDMA.
Right. So it's not like a date rape drug.
It's not Rufalin.
Right.
Right. But he says it was misunderstanding with a lyric, a misinterpretation where the term rape wasn't used, and I would never use the term rape in my records. So it's the term rape that's a problem.
Right. Well, yeah, it's, I'm sure that you can go through a lot of songs and find like questionable lyrics, but yeah, it's
especially rap.
Yeah, many songs. I mean, it's definitely I read it and it's uncomfortable. I think especially like I enjoyed it and she didn't even know.
Right.
That's a weird phrasing.
I mean,
but I don't know.
Maybe if we were to play, maybe it was so horrible for her she just fell asleep during the whole thing. I mean, but that would be. Rick Ross, the interesting thing about Rick Ross is that he's apparently a former corrections officer, and he bases so much of his persona on what he saw when he was working in the prison system.
Yeah.
And in fact, his name, Rick Ross, comes from Freeway Ricky Ross, which was a big drug dealer in the 80s.
Oh.
So he's sort of an upstanding guy that pretends to be this big gangster, and of course, he's got that great Rick Ross grunt.
Yeah, I like Rick Ross, so I don't know what to make of this lyric. It sucks, but it's not. I don't know. It could be worse.
Ooh, controversial there, Dana.
Yeah. That I don't know. Well, I don't have an opinion on it yet, so we're gonna pause in just a few seconds. So we'll let you hold that opinion. Thanks.
Let our syndicated stations join us in Chicago, Columbus, Grand Rapids, parts of Oklahoma, and across the country on WeActRadio.com and TakeActionNews.com. You're listening to Take Action News with David Shuster.